It's Jenny J, 1911. So here we are, Tuesday Night Live. It's so great to see everybody here. Um, I'll be honest, I'm always fearful that I'm gonna get on these lives and nobody's gonna be here. That might be partially why I make my husband always come, because I'm like, what if you're the only one? So no, I really appreciate everybody being here. Looks like Wiley Thompson got the A++ gold star for the day because he was here first. Looks like he got the front row seat. So good to see you, Wiley. And Dale Pogue is here. Good to see you. So we are here. This is the week of SHOT Show, and I don't know if you guys remember, I mentioned a few weeks ago that we decided we were not going to go to SHOT Show. Obviously, I am here in the Jenny J studio, also known as my reloading shop and basement. So we're not at SHOT Show. We decided to take some time for ourselves. Seems like the only traveling we've been doing lately is traveling for Jenny J channel. So we've decided that we are going ice climbing for the Ice Fest in Michigan in a couple of weeks. And so that's going to be, we're going to have some downtime, just the two of us. It's going to be wonderfully relaxing. So we're going to be able to get away from the people and the crowds and the hustle and bustle of life for a few days. And I will be sharing some ice climbing videos of me climbing with you guys. So that'll be interesting. It has been almost a year since I ice climbed last. So wish me luck. Yeah. So anyway, it's great to see everybody here. I want to get started with, I guess, we'll do the easy hitting. We'll do the easy hitting stuff first. So I was at work. Let's see, what's today? Tuesday. Yes. My place of employment was closed yesterday, and we had the day off. So Friday was my last day at work. So last Friday, one of my coworkers approached me, and now remember, I do work in a firearms industry company. So we get to talk guns all day long, and it's amazing. And one of my coworkers came up to me and he said, "Hey, I just got a new gun, and would you like to borrow it to review it?" And I said, "Yeah, sure. What is it?" He said it is a CR920, which, if you guys know or don't know, that's a Shadow Systems gun. That is it's just under 4 inches for the barrel. It's their carry. Yes, Cowboy Jeff with robots. Exactly. It is their I think newest offering to the carry gun market. And so I was so excited. It's a 9mm. It looks really cool. And I'll be honest, I've never actually shot a Shadow Systems gun before. So when he told me that's what it was, I was like, huh, that's really cool, because I've never gotten to shoot one of those. And so he said, "Well, do you want me to bring it to work this next Tuesday?" And I said, "Yeah, of course." And so he brought it to work today and gave it to me, and I have that in my possession now. I'm so excited because I will be going out to the range on Saturday, and we will shoot it for the first time ever and record the video. It's a brand new gun. So he said he just put a few rounds through it over the weekend. And he really liked it. So we'll see we'll see what I think of it. I don't know. We'll see. It is a striker fire. It's going to be, I think, similar to my Hellcat Pro. So yeah, but like, got a good sized mag capacity, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it feels to shoot. We'll see how accurate it is. I'm kind of curious. Have any of you shot one of those yet? So drop a comment over there in the comment section. And also, while I'm at it, please make sure you hit the like button on this live. I would really, really appreciate it. All right. So I think I want to talk about the big news first. The big news to me being Illinois, the state of Illinois. So, Illinois is my next door neighbor. I am in Missouri. And so I'm always kind of especially interested in what they're doing regarding their gun laws. Now, my husband does have family that still lives in Illinois. So, it still pertains to them. So anyway, I have this article that I pulled up. Now, this was as of 2 days ago. I don't know that there are any more counties that have changed their stance on this. But as you know, there was an assault weapons ban that was put in. Reese says, stupid YouTube. I'm guessing he must not have gotten a notification. Am I right, Reese? So anyway, there have been sheriffs in 80 Illinois counties that say they are not going to enforce that assault weapons ban. So let's read the article. This is a Breitbart article. It came out on Sunday, as I said. The author of this article is R. Hawkins. Just so you know, just so I'm giving our I don't know how you pronounce it, AWR Hawkins credit where credit is due. So sheriffs in 80 Illinois counties are making clear they will not enforce the assault weapons ban Democrat Governor J.B. Pritzker signed into law on Tuesday. Breitbart News reported that the assault weapons ban targets commonly owned semi-automatic rifles and requires those who already own such rifles to register them with the Illinois State Police. All right, so highlighting the registration requirement, this is a quote from Pritzker's office. It was a statement they issued. The new law also requires existing owners of semi-automatic rifles to register their ownership, ensuring that law enforcement knows the location of these weapons of war and who to hold accountable if they fall into the wrong hands. Weapons of war. So, Edwards County Sheriff Darby Bowe was quick to clarify that he will not be enforcing the ban. So, there have been 80 counties now in Illinois who the sheriffs have said they will not be enforcing the ban. And so there has been a letter floating around social media. Basically, this is what the sheriff's departments are all issuing. And as far as I know, this is kind of a form letter that they've been issuing. And they're all basically plugging in their county information and their name at the bottom. So this says constitutional statement made by Sheriff blank. In this case, it was Jeffrey Lauer of the Tazewell County Sheriff's Department. But anyway, like I said, this is one that's coming from all of them. It says, I am extremely disappointed with the passage of HB 5471 that further erodes our constitutional freedoms. And as an elected sheriff of Illinois, I soundly reaffirm my sworn oath to support, obey, and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the state of Illinois. Sheriffs serve as the chief law enforcement officer in each of the 102 counties in the state of Illinois. As such, I publicly reassert my individual and collective duty to defend all of the constitutional rights of the citizens of blank county. Importantly, the Second Amendment of our Constitution clearly states, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. I recognize a significant principle underlying the Second Amendment. The right to keep and bear arms is indispensable to the existence of a free society. As your elected sheriff, I pledge to do everything within my power to steadfastly protect the Second Amendment and all other individual rights guaranteed by the Constitution. I understand the destructive influences currently existing within our state and our country will only relent when we all vigorously defend and preserve the Constitution and the freedoms it provides. And then it's signed by the sheriff and what county they are in. So, this, I don't know if any of you have seen this map. Let me see if I can blow this up a little bit here. So the red states of this map are the ones that are saying they will not enforce that. Or red counties, I mean. The red counties are the ones saying they will not enforce that. The blue counties are the ones saying they will enforce it. You see where those blue counties are. Chicago and Champaign. And then the other ones, the yellow ones, are the unclear, the undecided. So I say, good for those sheriffs who are sticking up for what they observe is our constitutional rights. And, I think that's really, really great. So I'm going to go over to the comments here because I'm sure we're starting to get some in. Let's see. Critter, latest is 80 sheriffs. Okay. All right. Tim Rink is here. Hey, good to see you, and good to see you too, Critter. Reese, what exactly is an assault weapon? That's what I'd like to know, Reese. What exactly is an assault weapon and also a weapon of war? So, I'm wondering the exact definition of that. Let's see. Viejo is here. Good to see you. Just finished up an afternoon of bullet casting, watching Jenny while I whip up some chicken fajitas for dinner. It's dinner time here in California. Yep, it's past dinner time. I made spaghetti, and then I had some ice cream for dessert. So, yay. Let's see. Mark Joyner. Hey, Mark. Good to see you. Good evening. Let's see. Is there anybody else I haven't gotten yet? Okay. Dale Pogue says he just put in a batch of brass into the cleaner. Ooh. Is it sorted already, Dale? What I always hate is when something gets through and then we have to sort it and there's more than one caliber in that tumbler. It's so annoying. Actually, we make the kids do it. It's not so bad then. Dale says 45 and 44 meg. Okay. Reese. Reese says, I could kill you with an assault pencil if and I really wanted to. That is so true, Reese. That is so true. I mean, honestly, anything that we can get our hands on, we could turn into an assault weapon, right? I mean, geez, I could take this straw out of my Jenny Jacob right here. I could take that straw out and I don't know. I suppose I could do some damage with that, you know? I think that there are far scarier things that people use every day that we should be afraid of. I mean, think about when you're driving down the highway. We are trusting all of those people to drive safely and not injure somebody else, right? Think about those cars. Think about the fact that there are, I don't know, just we live in a world where we can access pretty much anything and we can turn anything into something bad. So I don't know. I think that, you know, it's a big business right now to generate fear. And I think that, you know, some certain politicians are doing a great job of doing that. And I always hope every day, I hope that more people will see the truth behind things. Critter says a weapon of war coming from idiot politicians that never served. Yeah, I know. That's like saying, well, you know, I'm not actually a doctor, but I played one on TV. You don't really know, right? You don't really know until you're in it. Mark Tanner says a weapon of war could be musket or even a pencil if you're John Wick. Exactly. Exactly. Affordable Armory. Hola, I thought you were in class tonight. Did you get out of class early? Or are you making your whole class watch this? Reese says an assault fork. Ask any tamale I have encountered. Yeah. Well, I mean, heck, I had an assault spoon earlier when I devoured my ice cream. That poor ice cream never stood a chance against me. So, you know, yeah. And I did all that damage with a spoon, which is a very blunt object. Michael Dunn, great to see you. Hello, Jenny. Is all weapons are weapon of war, not only guns, knives, etc.? Exactly. I don't know. Michael Dunn. I mean, what's to say that this little gun isn't a weapon of war? I mean, it doesn't do anything, right? But it looks cute and functions. It doesn't actually shoot, but you know, what do you define as a weapon of war? That's what I wanted to know too. When I read that article, weapon of war, I just don't understand. Reese, yes, fear mongering, exactly. Critter says he assaults a dinner plate. Affordable Armory says class was boring. I can watch the replay tomorrow. The replay of class, Affordable Armory, Reese. I have all these names in my brain. Affordable Armory, are you watching a replay of your class or replay of this live? Oh, Cowboy Jeff says, now I want ice cream. Let me tell you. Okay, so I know that, you know, we have some people don't like Ben and Jerry's ice cream because, you know, the company. But darn it all, it's good ice cream. And tonight's flavor of choice might be my new favorite. It's called Netflix and Chilled. So it was peanut butter ice cream and it's got like I don't know, like peanut butter cookie or something in it. Like there was some crunchy stuff in there. It was really good. It also had some brownie chunks in it. Oh my gosh. It was amazing. So yeah, actually I had the first half of my little container last night and I finished the second half tonight. I said, you know what? I'm going to do that before I do my live. So it will just make me that much happier, right? Michael Dunn, a squirt gun can hurt in the eyes. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Affordable Armory. Okay, it's an online class over Zoom. Yeah, that makes sense then. I mean, you can multitask, right? You don't need that old class anyway. Reese makes a great point. Men have fought wars with pitchforks. Yeah, that's so true. Can we think about the war that, was the birth of this country? I mean, think about the different things that all of those guys used as weapons in that war. I mean, they used anything they could get their hands on, right? Not everybody had a muzzle loader. So, yeah. Dale Pogue, you know what? You bring up a good point also. He says, my AR-15 has never assaulted anyone. That's true. You know what? Not a single one of my guns has ever assaulted anyone. So how dare they call it an assault weapon? Because none of them have done that. It does not identify as an assault weapon. Let's see. Michael Dunn, I think they want us all to have Nerf guns. I mean, hey, Nerf guns are fun too, right? But when the zombie apocalypse happens, I don't know. I don't know how far Nerf guns will get us. So, Cowboy Jeff, we're definitely not talking him out of ice cream. Did that ice cream sound good, Cowboy Jeff? Because, I'm sure you don't live that far from a store, right? You can always just run right out. The kids can fend for themselves. Just go out and get yourself some ice cream. Okay. Critter says the first lawsuit was just filed. Good. That's really good to know. Critter bringing us the hard-hitting news from Texas. So my friend Les from Gateway, he is actually at SHOT Show right now. And I don't know if any of you saw, somebody made a comment on the latest video and said that I need to try a STAR. And I don't know if any of you have shot one of those. And so Les commented on it and said, hey, I think I can get you set up. How about the entire STAR family? So how many of you have shot a STAR before? That's another one that I have not shot any of yet. So yeah, so that's probably going to be in the pipeline too for a video series that gets done. We'll be shooting some STARs. Shoot for the stars. Affordable Armory. You have Brahms where you're at? Oh, I'm so jealous. Brahms is my favorite ice cream. I used to live in Wichita, Kansas, and we had Brahms right around the corner from my house. And they also sell really good milk. We always had Brahms milk instead of yucky grocery store milk. Michael Dunn just asked, why aren't you at SHOT, Jenny? Because I'm going ice climbing in a couple of weeks instead. You'll have to watch for the video of me ice climbing instead. I was actually thinking about trying to do a live from a frozen waterfall. I mean, that would be kind of cool, right? Because how many of you have gotten to ice climb a frozen waterfall before? So, but I don't know how the reception will be out there. That would be the problem. It might be kind of hard. Just Fly says, now I want some assault ice cream. Exactly. See, I'm always telling you guys, come with your ice cream. I won't judge you. And everybody, I always encourage people to bring ice cream and eat it during the live because I want you to enjoy yourself. So, Critter says a attorney Thomas DeVore filed another suit. Yay. Well, that's great. That's really great. Critter, you have Dairy Queen. Well, that's good. Reese, Rock Island, RIA 5.0, and the Canic Rival S. Is that what you want me to shoot, Reese? Those two things? Is that your suggestion? Let's see. Oh my gosh, Dale Pogue has 3 Brahms within 10 minutes of him. So jealous of you. So jealous. All right. So I was reading a very interesting article earlier, and it was on a website called 24/7 Wall Street. And somebody by the name of Douglas A. McIntyre wrote this article. It was, let's see if I still have it pulled up. No, it doesn't look like I do. It was an article about the gun sales per state and how gun sales stacked up in the year 2022. So, the state of Hawaii, out of all 50 of the United States, the state of Hawaii sold the least guns in the year 2022. They only sold per 1,000 people 13.1 guns. Okay. So if you think about it, you have 1,000 people in a group, and to those 1,000 people, there were only 13.1 guns. Okay. So that's the state of Hawaii. Not very many gun purchases. They were number 50 on the list. Number 49 was New Jersey. Okay. They were 18.1 per 1,000. Number 48 was New York. Number 47 was Rhode Island. And number 46 was Massachusetts. So those were the 5 states that sold the least guns per 1,000 people in the year of 2022. Okay. The one that surprised me a lot, and I don't know, maybe you guys will feel this way, and we actually have a couple of you that live in this state, but the one that surprised me probably the most was the state of Texas. Where do you guys think the state of Texas fell on this list? You know it's not in the bottom 5. Where do you think the state of Texas fell for gun sales in the year 2022? It was actually number 37. It was 37th out of the 50 states for gun sales. They only sold 57.7 guns per 1,000 people last year. Isn't that crazy? Okay, so the state of Missouri, my great state that I'm from, was 23rd. So we actually sold more guns per 1,000 people than Texas did. We were 23rd at 85.9 guns per 1,000. Okay, now I'm going to tell you the top 5. These 5 states were sold the most guns per 1,000 people. Okay, I actually have a couple of viewers who are from state number 5. That would be the state of Minnesota. Minnesota sold 155.9 per 1,000 people. So good job, Minnesota, and all my peeps from Minnesota. Number 4 was Indiana, the state I just moved from. They were at 161.7 per 1,000. Number 3 was, and I think I have somebody from this state. I don't know if they're on tonight, but I know I have somebody from this state. The state of Utah. Utah sold 300 per 1,000 people. Number 2, this one actually really, really surprised me too. Not as much as Texas being so low down on the list, but this one surprised me for how high it was on the list. But I think there's a reason for it. Number 2 was the state of Illinois at 355.7. Okay. I'm guessing that is because of Chicago. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know. Anyway, does anybody have a guess for what the number 1 state for gun sales was this last year? I'm going to give you a couple minutes. I'm going to give you a minute to type in your answer here. I am going to go over and peruse the comments while I'm waiting for you all to make a guess of what the number 1 state was. You know, it's not any of them I already mentioned, so that increases your odds. Okay. Yeah, Reese thought that Texas would be rocking in gun sales. I thought the same thing. Critter says, I bought 5 during that time. So Critter was definitely doing his part per 1,000 people. Viejo says Texans already had all the guns they needed. LOL. That might be true. I don't know. And maybe the state of Illinois is because they all saw it coming. And so they were like, oh, we better buy all the guns while we can. I don't know. Reese did his part too. That's right. Because I know that Reese definitely bought a bull. So there you go. Cowboy Jeff says, but Hawaii has the most gun restrictions, as in you can't have them until the Bruin case. Now they have to issue. Yeah. So that's true. It's kind of unfair. Like, of course, Hawaii is not going to have very many because nobody can buy them. Michael Dunn was surprised too. He thought Texas would also be the biggest gun state. Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy? I'm glad I'm not the only one that was surprised by that. Cowboy Jeff says, yippee, because of, Minnesota being in the top 5. So congratulations, Cowboy Jeff. Tim Rink, I try to do my part in Indiana. Good job. Hey, you know what? Whatever it takes. And kudos to you, Tim Rink. I'm very proud of you. Affordable Armory guesses. California is the number 1 state. Cowboy Jeff, let's see. He says, Michael Dunn, you have the power to change that. Michael Dunn, I think Minnesota owes me some guns. Cowboy Jeff guessed Florida. Dale Pogue guessed Oklahoma. Reese guessed Florida. Viejo also is guessing California. And Mark Tanner says he's doing his part to make Arizona number 1. Well, none of you guessed the right answer. And, it's funny that you guys say Oklahoma and Florida. I was really shocked at where Oklahoma and Florida fell on the list too. They were pretty far. They were right in the middle of the 50. The number 1 state at 890.1. So remember, Illinois was 355.7. The number 1 state was 890.1. So that's over twice as much. Was the state of, Tim Rink guessed it, Kentucky. Yep, it was Kentucky. I was kind of surprised. I mean, not really surprised at Kentucky being number 1, but just that some of the other ones weren't number 1, like Florida or Texas or Oklahoma. Yeah, so I don't know. I was really surprised by that. Let me see here if I can find. I am going to see if I can find that list, and I'm going to post the link for you guys, because then I think it'll be fun for you to look up your own, let's see, your own state, because Top Gun sales per state. Okay. I think that I don't know. I spent some time going over that list this afternoon, and I just was like, what? Unbelievable. Okay. All right. Okay. So the thing about this article is you will have to scroll through. It's actually like a little slideshow. And you have to scroll through the little arrows down at the bottom. So there you go. There's the link. So you should be able to find it on that. All right. So yeah, I just thought that was kind of a fun little thing. A little tidbit. So let's see. Affordable Armory says it's because there's only 1,000 people in Kentucky and 800 of them bought guns. That's true. Hey, speak of the devil, Les Steinberg is here. Les, it's so good to see you. So Les should have done my live while I'm here at SHOT Show. That would have been exciting. Les, I actually thought that this afternoon. I was like, man, I should have had Les on my live. I've been begging Les. You all know I've been begging Les to be on my live because you guys will adore him. I mean, sorry, Les. I know you don't like it when I talk you up, but Les knows a lot about guns and a lot about other things too. I mean, you know, you ask Les about a movie reference or anything like that. He knows movies and motorcycles and food and the law. So, but you know, Les, I was thinking that too. I should have had you on my live tonight. Let's see here. No, I want to know, Les, can you give us a comment and tell me how SHOT Show is going? I had a discussion with one of my coworkers today about SHOT Show, and now not everybody at my business knows guns. Okay. Some people know more than others about guns. And so this coworker I was talking to today had never heard of SHOT Show before. And so I was trying to explain to him what SHOT Show was. And I told him that there are a lot of people there. And he was like, oh, there can't be that many people. And I was like, yeah, there are a lot of people, and the expanse of it, the amount of walking you have to do, the amount of ground you have to cover is just, I think, exhausting and overwhelming. So, so I'm excited to hear from Les. Les took some of my business cards with him to pass out, and you know, I can't wait to hear how he's enjoying it. Tim Rink says you have to go to Knob Creek if you get the chance. I'm not going to read some of these comments out loud because this video will be posted. Our comments here in the side chat will just be amongst us. We'll keep them amongst ourselves. Affordable Armory says they must be counting Louisville Sluggers as firearms. No, those are assault weapons. Affordable Armory, don't you know? Get it right. Reese says, too bad SHOT Show isn't open to the public. Yeah, I know, exactly. Oh, Les. Okay. He says the DWX feels great. Yes, that is a beautiful gun. He says all exhibitors are here this year. I gave first prize to the Steel Canic. Crowd is huge, but not obnoxious. Well, that's good. I did see that there are some protesting students there. They're all protesting because guns. I don't know. I saw like an article online today about them. And I think the picture showed like 6 kids standing out there. And when I say kids, I mean like college student age kids. So yeah, but that's all the time we need to give them. They don't need to get more press than that. Reese Reese says, dang, I didn't get a Jenny J business card. Reese, that's because you had the real deal. You actually got to meet me. So, I mean, who needs a business card when you get to, spend 5 minutes hanging around me? And then you're like, yeah, that's enough. That's enough for her. Poor Reese. He's like, I drove all this way just to meet Jenny J. Well, I had heard that there were people at the gun show in Tulsa that were walking around and they were like, I heard later that people were saying, oh yeah, I saw Jenny J at the gun show, but none of them ever came up and talked to me. I mean, I'm not like, I don't come across as standoffish, do I? Because I don't want to. I mean, I try to be open and friendly. Les says RIA 5.0 is one special firearm. Ooh. Les, are you going to be getting one of those? Yeah. Mr. Jenny J wants to know. I got to just show you this. I just got to show you this note. Ask Les if he means special good or bad. That was from Jim, Les. He wants to know. So now you have to tell us. And maybe Les doesn't want to tell us. Maybe he wants to tell us in person. It's really bad or it's really good. I don't know. Actually, he's probably going to come home with like, I don't know, 20 new guns. If only, right? If only you could do that, Les. Let's see. Michael Dunn. Oh, Michael, what? Oh, geez, critter. The RIA MSRP is at $998.88. So Les, we're gonna pick up like 5 of those. I'll let you all read Critter's comment. I'm not going to read it out loud, but just know that it made me LOL. So I won't highlight that on the screen either. You're all going to have to go look for it, but it's definitely worth reading. We'll just suffice it to say that Critter has been allowed back on Twitter. I don't know. I kind of actually feel like I need to take a screenshot of that comment, Critter, because that's actually pretty funny. I gotta share that with some of my friends and family. Huh? Can't see his post. Oh, you can't see it? Oh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna take a picture of it because apparently Critter's comment is not being allowed to be seen publicly. Only I can see it. So I'm going to take a picture of that. Okay. I'm thinking, okay, Michael says, I'm thinking Jenny's going to get some guns for reviews. Les says special good as in amazing. Oh man. I can only imagine, Les. I can only imagine. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like Les is gonna be back in town next Tuesday. So how many of you, show of hands, how many of you think Les should be on our live next Tuesday? Yep. Michael Dunn just said he can't see Critter's posts either. Viejo says Critter is unrestrained. Sorry. Oh my gosh. It's so true. It's so true. Les says it shows kryptonite to me because you can't buy anything while you're here. Yeah, I know. I know you can't. But once you get back, I mean, Les, you have your mobile device. Just start buying on your phone and it will be, and have it shipped, and it'll be back to Missouri by the time you get back, right? There you go. Easy. And please don't tell your wife I said that. Because I don't want her to get mad at me. Ooh, Cowboy Jeff wants to know if I'm assigning homework. Ooh. You know, I haven't assigned you guys homework in a very long time because I'm a nice teacher. And I want you guys to have time enough to play. I don't want you to spend too much time doing homework. So, you know, oh, see, Michael Dunn is already mad. He's mad now at Cowboy Jeff because he says, shh, Cowboy, no homework. Les wants to know if he can post pictures in a post. I'm not sure if you can or not. That's a good question. I mean, you could I was just getting ready to say you could text them to me and I could show it on the screen. And then I got a text from Les. So there we go. Ooh. Wow. Oh my gosh. Les, do you want me to show these? I'm guessing you do. Okay, so this, if you guys can see, that is the Canik steel right there. Ooh. Oh man, Les. That's pretty cool. And I know that there are definitely some Canik fans here. Here's the RIA 5.0 right here. There's a cool picture. Look at that. That's got a red dot on it already. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. What else do we have? What's this one? Oh, another. Ew, the RIA in another color. This is one in all black. So there's that. That's pretty cool. And you know, I can't get in trouble for showing these because it's a picture. So there. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay, guys. So check out. I'm going to enlarge this picture a little bit. Check out that barrel. I don't know if you can see it very well. I know there's like a glare on my phone. But look at that square barrel. That's pretty cool. Oh my gosh. Oh, Les. I'm sure Les is like a kid in a candy store right now. Oh, here we go. The DWX. This is one. Oh, I can't get that one to not flip on me. Here we go. There's the DWX sideways. Just in case people have not gotten to see that one yet. And then what's this last one that you just sent me? Oh, it's this is an FN, right? Let me get this. There we go. There's that one. So it looks like Les has had his hands on some really cool things. Oh my gosh. And we're all jealous, right? We're all jealous of Les now. Okay. Tim Rink wants to know, have you seen the new Savage 1911? Oh, wait. Is he asking me that or is he asking Les? I don't know. I have not. No. If you're asking me, Tim, I have not. But I'm guessing that they have it there at SHOT Show. Cowboy Jeff says, I need that Canic. Cowboy Jeff, I'm kind of thinking Jenny J needs that Canic. Oh, speaking of needs, you know what else I need, you guys? This is something now probably wouldn't interest too many of you, but have you all seen that new Rose SIG 365? It's like, it's marketed specifically for women. It comes with like this whole kit and with like dummy rounds and a little safe and, you know, all kinds of things. I just want the gun. I just think the gun looks super cool. It's not Jenny J blue, but it is pink, and I do like pink. And, you know, it's still a black gun. It just has the pink accent. So I really like that. And I'm thinking that might be kind of a cool little carry gun. So I don't know. We'll see. So, you know, if SIG wants to send me one of those to do a review on, I would be okay with that. I would be totally okay with that. Okay. I got to get back up through my comments here because I lost some. Reese says, Robbie Wheaton also thinks the RAF 5.0 is a game changer. Oh, yeah. Hey, we had Robbie on our show that one time, remember? I should reach out to him and ask him about that. Let's see. Vanessa Kitty, good to see you. Thanks for joining in. Vanessa Kitty says, I assign homework in every class. Math is not a spectator sport. You must participate. That's true. You cannot get better at math unless you do it. That is for sure. Okay. Reese says only the few can text Jenny J. Oh my gosh. Les says last one is FN high power. Shut up, trigger finger Nazis. Oh, and Les is getting some Savage 1911s. Very impressive. That is cool. Can't wait to see those. Let's see. Oh, Dale Pogue, your daughter ordered a rose. Oh, that's awesome. I'm guessing she doesn't have it yet. So, but I know that Eagle Armory, I had talked to Josh out of Eagle, and he said that he was waiting on their shipment too. So they don't have them in yet either. But let's see. Oh, the Savage 1911. Yeah, that is a cool looking gun. So, Les, are you going to get one and just like, you know, let me shoot that one too? I'd be okay with that. Okay, Les said he also laid hands on the FN Edge as well, and it was very good. So I want to hear from Les. Maybe Les can tell us next week when he comes on the live what he was underwhelmed by at SHOT Show. There has to be something. I don't know. We'll see. Affordable Armory says they have the rose. They have the rose at his local gun shop, so that's good to know. Vanessa Kitty says, ooh, the Savage stainless 1911 is nice looking. Yes, it is. Very, very nice looking. Jim just showed me a picture too, and it looks really cool. Seems like something Jenny J would have in her arsenal, doesn't it? Of non-assault weapons. Reese said he saw some pretty meh reviews of the Savage 1911s. Oh, interesting. Huh. Affordable Armory says less is more. Oh, I think that is very true. Less is more. Yep. And that's how we'll like goad him to be on the show, right? We'll all start just giving him all kinds of comments like less. See, last text I just sent had my wife on live about meeting Bigfoot. Oh my gosh. Okay. Does she want her picture? Does she want? And just so you all know, okay, this is Les's wife, but this is not Les. Just so you know, that is not Les that's with her. Jim had to hop up and see that picture too. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, I do say that, Les is lucky to have a good woman who will go with him and traipse all around SHOT Show and meet Bigfoot and get her picture with him. Maybe she'll be on our live next week and then she can tell us about Bigfoot, right? Oh my gosh. Well, I cannot believe this. I feel like this hour has just flown by. Seriously, doesn't it feel like it's just flown by? Reese says the Savage 1911 looks like my bull. Oh. And Michael Dunn says, see, he is real. Exactly. Bigfoot's real. I know. I mean, how could he not be real? Bigfoot's real. Ghosts are real. What's that? Loch Ness Monster is real. So aliens are real. I mean, my grandparents lived in New Mexico for a long time, in Roswell specifically. So I know. Reese wants to know how much Jack Link's jerky was involved. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, my J crew, my darling J crew, I have had fun tonight. It's been nice getting to hear from Les here, a little bit of stuff going on at SHOT Show. And I'll send more pics for Wednesday night. I live. When you mean the Tuesday night live when you're on, Les? Is that what you're talking about? Or Les, just buy the guns now, have them shipped, like I said, and they'll be here when you get back. And then, we can come out and take pictures of them and we can show them and we can shoot them. So, all right. Well, anyway, I am going to be signing off. I'm still just looking at all the, yeah. Les says Bigfoot was repping Jack Links. That's pretty funny. I'm going to be signing off, and I do appreciate all of you coming out tonight. Please make sure you hit the like button. Go back and watch the videos. Hit any like buttons you haven't hit yet. Make sure you subscribe. Tell your friends and family. Subscribe so we can get to that 5,000. And, okay. So Les is going to give me a tomorrow night report from SHOT Show. Hey, cool. That'd be awesome. So there we go. I have had so much fun tonight, and I cannot wait to talk to everybody again soon. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll talk to everybody later. Good night. Sweet dreams.